Good morning. So it is 6:30 a.m. and we are just leaving our hotel and heading for the pier here in Phuket. We are going to the Phi Phi Islands today. We've rented a private boat and I will leave all the information in the description for you because I did have a hard time trying to find what was the best thing for us. So I will give you all the information that I have as well as some other information, but really excited to go to the Phi Phi Islands today.
Our tour picked us right up from our hotel in Kamala Beach and took us to the Royal Phuket Marina, which was only about a 30-minute drive.
So we are being picked up from the Royal Phuket Marina. And actually they've provided breakfast for us. I'm not sure my stomach can handle it right now, but I'm gonna go take a look.
So a lot of things to know about booking your trip to the Phi Phi Islands from Phuket. I will share with you in the description the link to who our trip was booked through, as well as share with you some other tours that are cheaper and that offer both private and group tours. If you aren't familiar with the Phi Phi Islands, they are an archipelago of 6 islands, with the 2 main islands being Phi Phi Don and Pileh. It's just a 45-minute speedboat trip or a 90-minute ferry boat ride from either Phuket or Krabi. These islands are known for their pristine beaches, stunning rock formations, and vivid turquoise waters. The most popular area to visit is the iconic Maya Bay, which was made famous by the movie The Beach, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. We booked our trip through our hotel because, as I said, I had a hard time finding exactly what I was looking for, as well as just getting the proper information. When researching, I was definitely apprehensive about things offered over the internet because there are a lot of sites that look legit but are scams.
There's all these colorful fishies here.
We were looking for a private tour that could get us out to the Phi Phi Islands early because speedboats leaving Phuket generally don't leave until 8:30 a.m. and then they usually head for Koh Phi Phi Don, where you would then need to either book another speedboat for your actual tour or a longtail boat, which are beautiful but much slower. The other thing is that most boats head back to Phuket at about 3:30 p.m. and the reason being is that the winds generally pick up at that time. So if you notice in your research, almost all the tours end about the same time. But that doesn't leave a lot of time for sightseeing. Our trip was booked through the Crystal Sea Marine and was $1,000 USD for both of us, which is very expensive for Thailand, but if you're an American or European, you realize what we got was well worth it. We actually ended up booking a 30-person speedboat for just the 2 of us.
All right, first stop is over to Maya Bay because Maya Bay gets so crowded really quick, so that we've asked for them to take us there first.
When we initially booked our tour, I asked for them to reverse the destination schedule because it made more logistic sense. I wanted us to get to Maya Bay as soon as possible. And when we met our guide Jay, he totally agreed and was going to suggest the same thing for us. So we headed for Maya Bay first, and then Koh Bida Nai and Koh Bida Nai for snorkeling, then to Pileh Bay, which is an absolutely stunning lagoon, followed by a stop to see the Viking Cave, then lunch at Koh Phi Phi Don, and we got to check out the island a bit, then Monkey Beach, and finally Khai Nai Island before heading back to Phuket.
It's starting to calm down a little bit, but I have to say this boat ride the last 20-25 minutes has been pretty
So I couldn't imagine coming out here on a longboat. We're on a pretty good sized speedboat and we're still bouncing all over the place. I do have my little acupuncture wrist things on because I do get motion sick. I suffer from motion sickness because my inner ear is been damaged from a car accident. So I do take my little medicine for motion sickness. I have my little acupuncture wristbands on, which I'll leave them in the description in case you're like me and suffer pretty badly. But yeah, I've heard that this can be really rough, and especially on the way back. One of the reasons that these tours come back to Phuket so early is for the reason that the winds supposedly pick up later on in the day, and this would be a really rough ride. So I couldn't imagine it being rougher than what it is, but hoping that, fingers crossed, that it's not going to be. But just the FYI, coming out here, the boats usually leave and head back to Phuket around 3:30 or 4 o'clock, which is the other reason that we also booked the private tour, so that we can get out earlier, see more, and be on our own time. Super hazy this morning, so I can't even see these limestone formations, but I know that they're there. I see their outline, their shadow, and I know that they're absolutely incredible. So I'm so excited to get a closer look at them. So tell me again, it's
Lo Samat Bay,
Lo Samat Bay,
and that side Maya Bay.
and that side is Maya Bay.
Yeah, after this
okay.
we walk just 5 or 10 minutes, go to another side.
Okay.
And here just relax or walk, sightseeing, take a photo, not swim around.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
And
And the boat stop outside, please bring your camera, your phone, your money. And sometimes you would like to take photo or buy some ice cream, some.
okay.
can't go swimming here at Maya Bay is because it's a conservation for the sharks. And right now, I couldn't get my camera fast enough, but we just saw a little baby blackfin shark.
On an island, waiting for you to come around. I've been going crazy, setting fires to the ground. Looking out into the waves, all the memories start to fade. I'm forgetting what you were like. So tell me, what's the point of calling out?
There were 2 sharks over here a second ago. I don't know if you could see them. I could barely see them. I saw them for a split second.
Caught up in the high life. Now we're just stuck here thinking, where did it go? Morning to midnight, chasing all these new heights. Now I'm just stuck here thinking, where did it go?
So to give you an idea on the crowd so far, it's about 9:20 a.m. and this is how many people are lined up on the beach right now.
Are we hopers, dreamers, expecting it would last, that it would last in all the way?
So when you're trying to get that great photo, that Instagram picture, it makes it a little difficult because there are a lot of people here. So that's one of the reasons that we did do a private boat tour, just because we knew there were going to be so many people here, and we got here earlier than most would get here coming from Phuket, because most boats don't leave Phuket until 8:30 a.m. and it takes about an hour to get here from there, and a lot of them go to Phi Phi Don, not straight to Maya. So just to give you the heads up.
Now I'm just stuck here thinking, where did it go?
So there is a lifeguard tower over there, but it's not for swimming. It's basically to tell everyone to stay out of the water.
So tell me how this started. I want to know what you've been thinking. Are we out of choices tonight?
I always think it's amazing when you've seen something on TV, you've seen videos of it, and you've seen so much of it, and then you get there in person and it's just an entirely different experience. All right, next we're headed to the lagoon. Perfect. So we are at
Water.
Bida No and
Yeah.
Bida Noi.
Yeah, Bida No, Bida Nai, N-A-I. Bida
And-
No and Nai.
No and Nai.
Yes.
Got it. And it's basically a lagoon. It's a great place for swimming and snorkeling, so we're gonna check it out. And Jay said that there are Nemo fish in there, which is what I want to see. So I'm gonna go do some snorkeling.
I've been sailing for many years, tried to find you and face my fears. Yes, I've been dreaming far away for that sunrise by the bay, but by the sea I'm alright. By the sea I'm alright. By the sea I'm alive. I've been wondering where'd you go? Tried to find you on the road. I crossed the waters and left my home. I looked all over for my love, but by the sea I'm alright. By the sea I'm alright. By the sea I'm alive.
Give me a break and I'll give you one too. Is this what I always wanted to do? 'Cause I've had some trouble with following through. Oh, you knew. Tell me to go, tell me to stay. I'll still be your friend at the end of the day. And I figured out what you were trying to say. By the way, tell me where to go. I don't know, 'cause I'm always on my phone. I don't know, I don't know. I don't know where you go, gone. I don't know how you're gonna move on. I don't know why you're singing along. Whoa. I don't know where you go, gone. I don't know how you're gonna move on. I don't know why you're singing along. Whoa. Nothing to do and nothing is done. We're spinning around and touching the sun. We're falling apart, but we're falling in love. Oh, whoa. If you never get the chance to say that you didn't want to live this way, well, I'm sorry, baby. I wish you could stay.
Unfortunately, our GoPro got some water in it, and that was the end of it. Which was a real bummer that I wasn't able to capture our second location of snorkeling because it was twice as good as our first snorkel. I don't think I've ever seen so much colorful coral and fish. And also, which goes to say, why having a private boat tour had its definite advantages because our guides had the freedom to take us to the best locations, and the day was really on our time. Next, we were headed to the main island of Koh Phi Phi Don, where we had no idea that they had already chosen for us an entire spread for lunch. And on a side note, if you're looking to explore the islands even earlier than we did, then staying the night prior on Koh Phi Phi Don is definitely your best bet.
It's been a long time, but I remember it well. Just just like the photo we keep on the shelf. Oh, we were young. Oh, we were young. Now 10 years have passed and we're still locked in time. I don't take for granted the years that go by. Started with a gaze, here we remain. All of the moments collected in time, perfectly bound like your hand fits in mine. Lucky to find what we're both looking for in this life. My heart is aching, but somehow in all the right places. You make me feel like enough. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours. My heart is racing, these tears of happiness shaking, 'cause I know that I found love. I'm ever yours, I'm ever yours. Always believed that after the miles we find ourselves here at the end of the aisle. Looking at me, you're looking at me. What more could I want? What more could I need? Our hands intertwined in this sweet symphony. You're all that I want to forever breathe. All of the moments collected in time.
So we are just pulling into Monkey Beach. I can't wait to go see some monkeys.
So a few things to know about visiting Monkey Beach. For one, the monkeys are very cute, but they are not afraid to be aggressive.
Welcome to Monkey Beach.
It's best to leave all of your belongings on the boat because the monkeys will steal them. And two, respect the monkeys. Give them their space. And definitely don't try to feed them or touch them. I did hear that if you got bit by a monkey, that you then would have to go and get several vaccines. So best to watch them from afar. Also, when we arrived, the sign with the misspelt garbage was intact. But by the time we left, those monkeys had destroyed the sign. I was definitely curious to know how often that sign was replaced, because I'm sure that wasn't the first time that that has happened.
In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you. With the wind blowing through your hair, brings me to my knees. In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you.
This is their territory, so I'm gonna try to stay out of the way. There's some feisty locals.
Begging, please, come with me. Begging, please, come with me. 'Cause there's no one else like you. 'Cause there's no one else like you. Said there's no one else like you. And there's no one else like you. In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you. With the wind blowing through your hair, brings me to my knees. In a long lost dream, it's where I'll find you. Oh, the look in your eyes makes me feel alive again. Taking chances, I want up alive. And I'll choose you, no matter the cost. I would run to the end of the world, just to be with you. Just to be with you.
Our last stop was to Khai Nai Island. Islands was such an incredible adventure. I was so in awe of the natural beauty. I will truly never forget this experience. This was our last episode in Thailand, and I have to say, I so fell in love with this country. And I can't wait to go back. See you next time.